Hi, hello, and welcome to Small Head today. All of a sudden, the biggest part about my head is not my head, it's my nose. Hello and welcome to Extreme Gameplays, where I play games, apparently. Stylishly, they say. Today I'm gonna be doing God of War 2 Oko, attempt number 23. This is gonna be a short stream because I have some stuff to do at like 11 a.m. But like for now, I really wanted to stream so that I don't do the alternative, which is likely doom scroll a lot, and I'm really not into that. I'm starting to force streams, you know, because they're a much more long form thing that I stick on to doing. Besides, you know, my job, which even in my job, like I talk to a lot of people, I talk to friends and all that, so it's good to have the Oko streams going. Even when I don't feel like it. It's like hitting the gym. I never hello, everybody's here.
By defeating Ares,
I never got the full hype of going to the gym consistently for a long time. It's always a messy schedule that I have. Even lately at home with the dumbbells, I don't feel like doing it at all. Like, there's always about 1,000 better things I can do than exercise. You know, in the current form. There's a lot of things in the future that I worry about. That I know will be time consuming if I don't do them now. But like, exercising is a part of life you gotta do. You know. The benefits are later showing themselves, not direct, like something that instantly gives pleasure. But I don't know, yeah, exercising and hitting the gym and yada yada, it's never my thing. As I said, there's like 1,000 better things I could do with my time. Work on a video, stream, play a game, fail an Oko. You know, I'm at work a lot, so like my work time starts at 7 a.m. ends at 7 p.m. Okay, maybe not 7 a.m. It doesn't start at 7 a.m. It starts at 8 a.m. Thankfully, I hate waking up early. If it's 7 a.m., I hate waking up early. But if it's 8, it's fine. This 1 hour makes all the difference. I like always hit the gym for like to mentally be at peace sometimes. It kind of helps with that. I never really care about having a bulked up body or whatever. I'm just saying. Hold on a second. Hold up a second. I got something to do. Just be back in just a second. Hold up. We are back. I'm really sorry. It's still a busy day. Even when I came back from work, it's still busy. But it is what it is. Well, Zig said something. Once you mentally associate the results you get with the exercise, you're doing it and establish a good mind muscle connection, you will enjoy exercise more. It's not about not enjoying it, it's always fun. Like, I put on some metal album nowadays when exercising and all that cool jazz. It's always fun. Like, the pump really makes you excited about what you just did today. You feel like you did something useful. Oh man, when you're at work for 10 hours, you already feel like you did your part of the day. You don't need to do more. I'm mentally not there, ever. The longest I went was 2 months to the gym, which was like about 6 to 7 months ago. Then I got critically sick, almost fucking died. Then I lost a lot of weight in that era. I tried to return, but I couldn't like keep it up with the gym. I just never felt like going back again. So then I felt like, you know, exercising at home with dumbbells and all that, which is really, really awesome. I can do enough with the dumbbells. 60 viewers already is motion. People love Okos, man. Which, let's talk about something a bit less depressing. Which is still a depressing thing, the Oko. I've been thinking about doing the Oko all with New Game Plus. So for new people to the chat who haven't tuned into other... I should add this in the description rules, by the way. I'm playing on New Game Plus. I have all the things, except they're all at level 1. These blades, they're the red Blades of Athena blades. When they're at level 1, they deal the same damage as the blue Blades of Athena that you have when you start a normal one, not a New Game Plus one. And basically, I use these; they output the same damage. I even have less move. I'm like, what's the word? I'm weaker than I can be, even if I try all that. All of this is what I'm doing. All of this just so that I can skip cutscenes. So, regarding the magic, I have these magic attacks. You know, I'm not allowed to use these in combat and whatnot. So I basically don't use magic at all. I don't even have Poseidon's Rage and all that. And even if I could activate Poseidon's Rage with the artifact thing, it's not allowed. That Poseidon's Rage is a powered up Poseidon's Rage, for people who don't know. That's actually a level 3 Poseidon's Rage. Even though the one you have at the start, I am the God of War and all that, even though that looks like the level 3 Poseidon's Rage, when it comes to damage output, it's not the same as the actual Poseidon's Rage you can get in this game at level 3. So you can only get that Poseidon's Rage level 3 in New Game Plus, which in this run is not allowed. This whole run is supposed to be on vanilla. I'm just doing the start in New Game Plus so that I can skip cutscenes. Like, after the Hands of Death, we're switching back to a manual save that loads us back to a vanilla one. So worry not. Any tips on Pain plus Kraken? I say watch Risto Zimnos do it, or watch me do it. I can't really explain stress for a whole different boss right now. I'm way too focused. Why has no one ever done a magic only run? It requires a lot of work, and it's fun on paper, but it is fun when you do it as well, strategizing with a maximized magic meter. I'm just saying. Like, you'd have to choose Athena's costume, I believe, to do that. Where'd the hoodie go? I'm not wearing that. So yeah, that's how I'm doing the Oko, but I had an idea spark into my mind today about doing the entire Oko in this New Game Plus fashion. It's just that that would be problematic since I'm gonna have to manually kind of stop myself from overusing magic, since like I have a full bar of magic right now, and you get this in like before the second translator. So like it's gonna be a whole lot of managing and putting things in mind, like, yo, I can only use the magic meter up to halfway point. That way it's gonna be fair like the vanilla one. And there is gonna be some areas where I'm not gonna be able to use all my magic, so like I thought about it a little bit today. I was like, how about I do the entire Oko with New Game Plus? Because trust me, if I could skip cutscenes, this run would be 4 hours long. Like a one sitting. Totally a one sitting. Much more bearable. One sitting. Much more straightforward. Much more attainable, I'd say. Turn on donations. I don't have that in my country. I do have my email linked down below in the description. If you want to send a $10 PSN or Nintendo card, by all means, I would love that. But I can't collect actual money. So actual money is out of the paper. But you can help by sending a PSN card or a Nintendo card. It's a huge help. It's always amazing to receive that. But thank you. Hey, I'm not gonna die with honor. There's not a single one of you idiots in here. So what I used back there is the strat of despawning these Rhodesians. I have a better idea. Do a full NG plus Oko. Use the full MP bar. But for weapons, start using them after the moment you would get them during a new game plus. During a new game. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be the Oko. That would be... Might as well just do a whole ass new game plus Oko by then. A way to balance what my idea is to use the magic meter all the way to the half point. Okay, cool. But what about when I get like when I get some phoenix feathers and my magic increases a little bit? What then? To what point should I use it? Like ideally it would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Even this is a lot. Is this meter that I have right now? I think it's more like when it reaches the halfway point. Like, I didn't like that's not like a meter that you have at level 1. What I just used back there, that's still more. It's like balancing this is hard. So here I sync up the archers and make them shoot at the same time. Let me remove my stupid head. When they shoot at the same time, I climb up. When the other one shoots, I roll forward. Get to the gate, kick it open. This guy comes in. We give him the Blickies of Sparta. And then the Slam of Sparta. And then we break the window of Sparta and do the jump of Sparta. This guy comes in, we show him the stars of the day. We roll forward, we block. You can grab these guys or plume them all together. It doesn't really make a difference. Like these guys, I'm just gonna, you know, boom. And kill them. That's all they're good for. Where's Zesty Face? In this section, I always hide my face cam to showcase the strat and the long running part. But I guess now we should be back. Boom. Here we are. We jump. Jump scare this guy. It's funny how I always drop here and instantly grab someone. You never really miss a grab in here when you drop. Until we do one day and start taking more care when doing things. BO3 go to for zombies. The best. Okay, I thought I was getting some work messages. Working at sales, you're always working. You're always receiving messages. The Valhalla Hater of Sparta. Y'all see the BO1 pack of Punch Knuckle crack? Let me just see this. You guys are aware of any BO6 stuff? Is that, matter of fact, is that what's going on in the chat? I'm not aware of Black Ops 6 at all. I left Call of Duty a long time ago. But I am a huge zombies enthusiast. And now he's gonna do a delay, pause attack, hack and slash attack. Then he does the attack. Very tricky. This is the best DPS on his hand. Unless we get close and personally fuck his skull. I like this, what we're doing for now. Where the fun zesty go? Last Oko made you all serious? You have to lock in. Now for us, like, I kinda don't feel like streaming right now, but I've realized it's the best thing to do when I don't have anything to do. Like, I hate that I'm doom scrolling a lot. It's messing up with my focus and my memory and my everything. So like doing this long form thing, this one thing to strive for is better. Like restarting the entirety of the God of War 2 Oko is mainly me giving myself a grand goal again. Because there's really not a lot going on in life right now. Like I gotta have something to strive for again. Inshallah, you'll get the Oko Zesty. Thank you, FP3CH. Where did he use the magic? Thought that wasn't allowed? I use it just to showcase that I'm not allowed to use it. So like in an empty space. Yesterday's L was very, very, very out of pocket. Like very weak. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it normally. Even though like she may slip in. I'm talking about you, Riley, by the way. She may slip in and make things complicated. I'll take that over getting myself into that risk situation again. When she does the boo slam on the ground. We're having fun watching the stream at the moment. You know what's crazy though? I know what's crazy though. Shaquille O'Neal pulling up the stream right now. Shaquille Oatmeal, actually. That's his nickname. Why did I remember him all of a sudden? Free zombies good as fuck. It's amazing. And then to add the Chronicles on top, I think that's just the best thing they've ever done. It's just the only thing lacking in Black Ops 3 is the Mob of Death. Like my favorite maps of all time, I'd say top 5 zombies maps straight off the top of my head right now. Origins is my favorite, followed by Der Eisendrache, followed by Shadows of Evil, I'd say. And then this hard, this I guess then Gorod Krovi and then Mob of the Dead. Like it is my 5th favorite map. But then again, I'm leaving out some bangers. Like Moon is very fun. The replay value in Moon is amazing. You can play it at the start, see your break your high score. You can do it normally, play the game normal zombie survival mode, like with rounds and all that. Moon is amazing, especially like the Black Ops 3 version. What else is a great map? Shangri-La is amazing. The Zombie Chronicles pack is also missing the Call of the Dead. So like that's kind of a stinker. Because Call of the Dead is one map I never really played in Black Ops 1. Never played a lot of anyway. So it would have been lovely if I would have played it on Black Ops 3. Mirage, Goat maps. Mirage, what's that? Origins #1 is goated. Currently Origins has me hooked. The only problem I have with Origins is the amount of running that you're doing, but the game keeps it interesting. The level design is so amazing. The atmosphere of the entire place is so amazing. The voice acting is amazing. The areas you go through, like on paper, when you explain it to someone, it is annoying. It's a lot of mud. It's a lot of slow running. It's a lot of running from one end to another. Whereas Der Eisendrache is like this interconnected fucking map that you just it's so great. It's fucking lovely. Muslim? What are you saying? What is Muslim? What is Muslim? What are we gonna do about that? Stop spamming. What y'all think of Buried? I know transit is questionable, and questionable transit is just bad. We don't talk about Die Rise. Die Rise is a map that could be fun, I suppose. But literally, why I play it when there are all the other maps that exist? I haven't played it much, so I don't know about it. What y'all think of Buried? To me, it's chill. Buried is amazing, dude. Buried is very amazing. It is unique. The fact that you can get an LSAT near the start is also cool. Like the whole wonder weapon of that map is amazing. I used to be deep into zombies. Matter of fact, I remember an entire Ramadan where all I would do was play zombies. Man, those were the days. I played high rounds for the first time in Origins back in that one Ramadan. I think it was 2019. I believe I got to round 82 on Origins. It was the best fucking time of my life, but it took long. That was 6 to 7 hours in Origins, and at the time I didn't know getting to high rounds just takes that long, and it does. What is your favorite map in Black Ops 1? It's a hard one, because in Black Ops 1 the most I've played in Black Ops 1 is Kino, and Kino and a bit of 5 and some of Moon. Shangri-La I played on Black Ops 3. Because like back in the Black Ops 1 days I couldn't get these maps. I only had Kino, Dead Ops Arcade, which is amazing by the way, and the 5 map. 5 and Beyond is mad underrated. Is it? Is it underrated? Be real. It's a good map, but like underrated? Kino. Kino is awesome. It's like a Darius alternative. But enough about that. Let's start mashing real fast. I paused there so that I can, you know. Almost died, but I didn't. So like naturally I would, you know, now in every Oko I quit here, I load up my since you lose all your orbs and it balances out basically. Like here I am, I load up this save data. The save data has the amount of orbs that I would usually have in a vanilla run after saving here, and I basically skip the Hands of Death. Like the whole reason why I play New Game Plus is so that I can do the Hands of Death without having to watch like 5 minutes of cutscenes. But here we are. I have the Gorgon Eye. We cook it. Hades' hands always close as fuck. It's always closed, and it goes wrong and it's bad. Hands segment is hot. Where's the ish at? I'm not feeling the ish. Hades' hands always has me butt clinched. And it's early in the game. It's just that it's annoying when it happens. Like that's literally a 20-minute time loss when it happens. It is simple when you take a hit. Just restart. But like that restartation is horrible. Restartation. That's a word from now on.
To succeed, you will need more.
Time to focus here. This spot can still surprisingly go wrong if it wants to go wrong. So this first guy comes in and you just bing. Where's my crown? Where's my bling? Always drama when I rain. See, I believe that if I see it in my heart, it's Smash through the ceiling cause I'm reaching for the stars. Whoa. This is how the story goes. Whoa. I guess this is how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. That's Peggy 1. Birdie, 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 boom. Another forbidden song. I don't mute it here since this is not. It's not that difficult. It has very low chances of going wrong. You're not allowed to restart checkpoints, but I restarted one here because this chase sequence right here kills you if you don't restart the first time on very hard for whatever reason. So down, left, up. This forced hit right here, it damages you. But it's a forced hit, you can't avoid it. Even if you can, if there's some weird glitch angle you can get, it's not really that important. It's not like anything important in the Oko. There's a lot of things that can damage you in God of War games. So like the difficulty right here is more so how difficult is God of War 2 to no damage. Otherwise, like this vanilla run, which gets me talking right now about the routing, this vanilla run in God of War 2 is like the easiest God of War in my opinion. With this routing, current routing, like everything is a cakewalk. You know me, gotta get them 5 orbs. The upgrading route goes max out Urieli's head. So basically this is a no upgrade run from here until we kill Urieli. So max out Urieli's head, get the Barbarian Hammer to level 2. Get Chronos Race to level 3. Yeah, basically max it. Get Typhon's Bane to level 3, max it. And then get the Barbarian Hammer to level 3. Really? I use the strat here for safety. That's all the enemies. Has the Freaky of Olympus took an L while I was absent? No, thankfully. Is it true there was a misconception about the guy who broke God of War video? Yeah, I made that video. You do not have enough power to lift Kratos. You must hit the steroids, Kratos. The yo, we made it past the prologue music? Hell yeah. It sucks when you fail an Oko with the prologue. Because like, come on man. The prologue. Not that it's a concrete rule that the prologue of a game is easy or anything. But don't get me wrong, God of War 2's prologue is do be kind of difficult sometimes. Angel's Son. It's not really the best thing for business. Or for the viewers, like generally. Or even for me. To fail the prologue. Like we're hype, we're moisturized, we're wet, we're everything, we're oiled up. Just to lose at the prologue? Come on now, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. AC Origins or AC Black Flag? Black Flag any day of the week. That's the only Assassin's Creed that ever caught my attention for as long as the game is. I didn't really use. I usen't be a Assassin's Creed gooner, but Black Flag caught my attention and had my erection throughout. It was lovely. The stealth, the you know, the ship fights. But I understand people who didn't like it as well. This fucking game has ceiling grabs. Like, why? God of War is amazing, man. Ceiling grabs. And you can mash the button to have more slams on the ceiling. Just because it's that awesome. I always appreciate random things in God of War. Every now and then. Just the most random thing ever. Like rope combats, for example. Down. This emoji game is fun. It is very fun, I know. The MC4 grabs better, lol. I knew you always liked that grab more than God of War, Dante. This is nothing new. So I go over there, get the harpies harping, then I climb off the wall to the ceiling, and then they're about to get the spanking from the blades of Athena the Athenian. That's what I should have said. I want to smell Kratos. No, he's smelling like the nastiest fucking lion ass ever. The additional slams exist for hit counter. As if you're gonna ever pile that up in wall combat. Lion ass? Yeah. Hearing more about DMC recently, but haven't played any in series. Should I start at the beginning? Yeah. DMC 1 is my favorite Devil May Cry. It's so great. Is this the part of the game with that dude that keeps coming back to life? Like every time that giant bird kills him? Yeah. It has a tricky encounter right here that got kinda easier now with a new strat that I came up with. I'm so surprised the ceiling grab doesn't cause collisions. You want it to cause collisions? I remember the first game I played that has ceiling climbing was Crash Bandicoot 2. And I remember it blew my mind for some reason. I thought it was cool as fuck. It is cool. So I run towards here to lead the arrow. Now I cook up my grenade and drop it on his head. You can't attack towards this direction, only run. Boom. Drop his ass. Now the Minotaur spawns, and here's what you're gonna want to do to the Minotaur. Get your ass over here, Sonny. Get that ass over here, Sonny. The half collision didn't work. The half collision of my dreams. Now all we gotta do. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm hoping to score a cute half collision, but I don't have to. But now I want to. And I don't need to, because I'm getting away with a half collision. And I don't need to, because I'm getting the half collision. I feel unstoppable. So irrational. To tell the truth, I am getting eaten out by a bird. Zesty, tell him play DMC 1, then play DMC 3. Yes. Yeah. You just gotta play the natural releases of the game. Play Devil May Cry 1, then play Devil May Cry 3, then play Devil May Cry 4, then Devil May Cry 5. Just play them how they released. You know, just play Devil May Cry 1, then Devil May Cry 3, then 4, then 5. It's a baller game franchise. I love the new strat. None of that frame perfect janky graph fest. This is way more reliable. Yeah. A lot of strats got really good in that one day I revisited the Oko in. Like the day I released the In the End cover. Linkin Park. One hit. That's all it took. I didn't ever realize I was cooked. Keep blaming the game for your mistake and your misinput. Misinput. Real gamers don't skip DMC2. Uncle Phil, you're right. They don't skip it. They flat out just don't even buy it. What about DMC2? What about DMC2? Imagine getting Thunderbolt backshots from the King of the Gods. You know what's messing with me when I read that? The heart, the emoji with the heart eyes. It's as if he's fantasizing about it. Why is DMC2 bad? Are the devs stupid? The devs? I don't know what is it that was stupid. That game was ambitious. I can never tell you what was the reason DMC2 flopped. Because these motherfuckers had some ideas that got reused later, but better in every way imaginable. Like a dedicated dodge button, it got added into DMC3. The directional attack weird bullshit, I believe it got added to Nevan. It's either Nevan or Neven. You know, as in to make a rhyme with vegan. Even though I am not a huge DMC2 fan. What? I didn't find that bad. DMC1 and DMC3 were just better. Which is the argument I put up front when Dante was sucking the balls and nuts of DMC2 for me in a way to make me play it or whatever. I don't know what his attempt was, but it failed. That's literally what I said. Why play this? Like, why? It is like bad. Like, why play this and not waste my time somewhere else? The reason was they had 4 months to make a game. Yeah, there you go. Because that game was ambitious, damn it. That was a sweet full cohesion. Ramp up, do this, go back down. Enos, 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 Enos. Wanted to air grab him, but he air grabbed himself to death. The MC reboot gives you style points for using stage hazards and ring outs. I wish the OG God of War had something similar to it. The MC reboot is one hell of a Devil May Cry game. This doesn't give orbs, let's move on. We won't get DMC6 for a long time. Now that Itsuno dipped. You know, it's getting me more interested in a possible DMC6. Like, imagine a different director taking his spin on DMC. You know, Dante has a daughter. Just to, like, 60 million Devil May Cry fans just skipped a heartbeat right there when I said that. Man came prepared. Damn. Okay, well, when you do it like that, man. Air combat in God of War 2. The absolute worst thing in human history. Like a total war criminal made the air combat of God of War 2. Shoot to him for the most part? Ah, you idiot, not that way. Okay, we still made it. Damn, my heavy attack hit that motherfucker from behind. Don't grab that titty. There you go, that's a nice ring out. Just slammed it down. Now this one's pretty easy. Boom boom. Bam. And it's dead. The moment the screen shakes. This one, air triangle. Grab it on the ground. This one attacks you. Parry. Grab. Get out of my ass. Air combat in God of War 2 for me is pretty good, because I can just launch a bunch of enemies into the air. And just focus on one enemy. Yeah, but what do you do when you drop down and your block gets turned off for a solid second and you have a full-on opening to get attacked during that time? And a lot of enemies have lingering hitboxes that still hit you. What do you do then? Oh, but sure you can. You can help me. One hit. That's all it took. Yup, I didn't even realize I was cooked. Keep blaming the game for your mistake and your misinput. Pay for that. Kratos. I blinded one of your eyes. What's one other to blind, you know? I'm just saying, like, look at you. Now look at you. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, 1 2 1 1 1 1. Do something about these guys. I don't care. Thank you for this cutscene, man. I really needed to see that. Like, if you didn't show me that zoom in, can you imagine my life if the game did not show me that zoom in on that fire spot? That I specifically have a huge reticle on top, that specifically shows me a button that specifically throws a sentry to it. Like, imagine if the game didn't tell me that. How would I ever figure out to throw these guys into there, you know? Like, just imagine, you know? I'm just saying. Like, if the game didn't do that zoom in, like, I would have... I don't even know what I would be doing by now. Like, shit's crazy out in the hood. You can have shit in Detroit. Why aren't these guys burning? Alhamdulillah. So now we do this, and these guys are not burning. Gotta throw them at a different angle, at a 90-degree angle. Why isn't the fire working all of a sudden? Why isn't the game gaming? There you go. Why did my roll suddenly stop? I get that there is some uneven grounds in this area, but like, wow. Like, honestly, back there, imagine my life if the game didn't point to this fire part right there. I would never, ever have guessed that you should throw sentries into it. And why the fuck is this encounter taking this long? Just be done. Please. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on in this? Whoa, whoa! Literally, why is this game sometimes the jankiest thing in the world? Burn! What the fuck? This encounter's been taking 6 hours. This game rivals DMC2 with its jank. Like, I'm convinced. I'm a convinced. For I am circumcised. That's my name. Look at God of War 2 go. Look at it not go. That's what's going on here, stepbrother. This encounter's been taking 6 hours. What's up? There you go. But Zimna said the encounter should work. When the encounter doesn't work, me when smelling a nail, get the fuck out of there. I'm not missing out on the Phoenix Feather. It's critical to get the Phoenix Feathers all laid out in here, okay? It's not like the Gorgonized where we can have some leniency and actually, you know, not fucking like I'd be fine if I missed one. Oh my god, why didn't that grapple point instantly come up? I'd be fine if I missed a Gorgonite. Gorgonite in it. Like, I wouldn't be fine if I lost a Gorgonite, but I would be losing my shit if I lost a Gorgonite in it. Critical my ass. It's not. You don't ruffle my Oko. Do your thing, gang. Now that's something I totally meant to do. Attaboy! Right here, my boy! Come to the fun zone. You don't want to hang out in the G spot right here? This is where the gangsters hang out. I suddenly remembered the stream where a stream where we started calling the Kraken head the G spot. Oh man. Why did that grapple point take 10 years to give you the prompt? What is going on today? What game am I playing? I'm telling you that never happens in a go. Yeah, what never happens normally happens in a no, but like it has the room to happen. You know, get the chest zesty. Thank you, man. I'm gonna need these reminders sometimes because I sometimes forget chests. I learned this guy's a Titan yesterday. This puny little puke is a Titan. This one is gonna end in a funny way, I can smell. What? But Zemlas! Is it possible to do the whole Oko in one stream if no mess ups, I mean? It's not. It's not. You get way too tired 6 hours into a stream, fam. It's not healthy. I wouldn't recommend it. The furthest I've gone in one sitting was about 70% into the game. God of War 3 was longer. I think I went like fucking what? 85% into the run. One sitting, no upgrades. Back in the good old Oko days, not in the bad old, you know, God of War Oko days. But Nas. But Nas! No! But said! But Nas! Stay right where I can see you, assholes. I see it. That's the toss of the century right there, fam. Bomb. Why did you slip through my attack? Hey! I didn't know you were chill like that. Boom. Hold on, don't do no wake up attacks on me. Let him, my boy. After the run killer. That is less of a run killer nowadays, but it's still a run killer. Collisions. Yup. Because no good story started with milk. Alcohol. Because no great story ever started with milk. Ximnas, aka the foot specialist. Does it satisfy your needs, Uncle Phil? Every time Ximnas sends a feed pic? Does it does it kindly meet your expectations? Collisions do more damage? They do more damage on very hard? What? Yes, they do. Starts explaining how collisions scale with difficulty, aka enemy power percent, aka do you live alone? No. By the way, what is collisions? So you see, you throw enemies into each other and it deals a lot of damage. You know what's crazy? I went to a gaming cafe today just for the girl that works there. And I paid to play Ragged 30 frames on a console when I have 120 FPS Ragged at home. She said no to coffee. Then no to coffee to end it all off, you know? Like it's the same as playing at home, you know? Has Bud Zemnas ever failed you, Zesty? I mean, that's usually what I say when a strat that Ximnas offered doesn't work. Totally, you know. Like if I fail here, it's because of Ximnas, because he told me use this strat and I did and it didn't work. This man gets jiggy with his kicks. Go check Zesty's Trilogy Combat Guide for collision information. Honestly, yeah. Like the starting 40 minutes of that, like a whopping 40 minutes is just me explaining collisions. And how they got butchered in God of War 3, but compensated for with some other tools. But don't tell Big V. Imagine this is the run and he actually watches it and hears me say this. Like instantly just... Sneeze of the century. Did I sneeze? I always love doing this. I never make a big deal out of it just to look like a cool, chill dude who always does this. But God, I love just dropping a plume into... and turning it off just at the right time. That's the chef kiss right there. I just don't make a big deal out of it every time I do it on stream, just because I want you guys to think I'm cool and like this is just a casual Sunday for me, you know? It's a Saturday, by the way. They hate us because they ain't us, you know? You know the saying? You know the saying, they hate us because they ain't us? This motherfucker fills up rage pretty good. A single ceiling grab fills up a lot of rage. I remember Big V getting shot in that video. In what video? Not with this minor critic shit again. I admittedly wanna... I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for saying removing collisions is a nitpick. Like, just man, what the fuck? It's funny when you think about it. Like, it's this critical mechanic in God of War, and it's very amazing and creative. And I'm like, yeah, it's just a minor mechanic. It's just a nitpick, honestly. The devs just removed it. You know, they never really thought deep about it. It's just a nitpick that it's not in God of War 3. Which, like, understand my thought process when I talk about this. It's just that God of War 3 is so perfect that the lack of collision scaling... I lost some health when getting on the Pegasus, by the way. The lack of collision scaling in that game does not hurt the experience. Not one bit. And I've always said this line where God of War 3 would have been better with collision scaling, but it doesn't suffer without collision scaling. So it's like it's this amazing middle ground that we have. Oh boy. The power just shut down. And it's not coming back. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna like...
The island of creation.
I'm gonna start this later when the power comes back on, because the power is just real. It's recompensated, but saying it's a minor nitpick is just foul. Like, I can understand his frustration. I can do something else.
It was created to prevent all from reaching the three sisters of fate. The power of the sisters.
The power is not coming back anyway, so we can might as well turn this into a disco.
Betrayed and killed you, Kratos.
Now time to karaoke this shit too, by the way.
And the fate of others.
Look at me go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm just gonna resume this run sometimes later. The stream is gonna end, by the way, right now. And I'm gonna resume this stream when the power comes back, okay? So just chill. Feed my turtle 3 times a day. Feed my kids that I abandoned in the ceiling fucking concrete. Remember to kiss my turtle goodnight before you send her to sleep. And I'm gonna be back with another stream when the power comes back, okay? So just keep holding that popcorn I told you to hold at the start of the stream, alright? Gonna be back in like 10 minutes when the power comes back, alright? Nothing's lost. We're good. We're good, okay?